Hey guys, Sfrums here, playing some chess on chess.com. I'm playing Preybird, who's about 1820 and a little higher rated than I am. And I open with knight of 3, and I'm going to Fiend Shadow really early this game. Play some sort of King's Indian type of attack. And it looks like he is also Fiend Shadowing Kingside, but he struck in the center first with d5. And he has the light squared pawn chain, whereas I think I'll probably be wedging on the dark squares here with e5, rook e1, queen e2, knight f1, and then h4, and bring my knight on d2 over to the queen side, king side. And c5, knight c6 is definitely an idea I think you should be looking at, trying to gang up on that dark squared pawn. This reminds me of what I play against the French defense. I don't always open with knight f3, g3, bishop g2, but I do do a fianchetto opening against the French defense, and it gets a lot of positions like this, where I bring my bishop to f4, and you can actually see a game on my YouTube channel, a tournament game I played against a master. It was a kind of cool game because I just kept sacrificing pieces to attack his king, and his king ran all the way over to the queen side. And something about the guy I played was that he beat Bobby Fischer when Bobby Fischer was just a really little boy. So it was kind of a nice victory, even though my opponent was probably in his 80s and no longer strong as he once was. He's a strong chess player here in Washington State, and it was really fun to play him. So bishop b7, fianchettoing his bishop on the queen side. I'm not sure what else his bishop would have been doing, so I get it. I still think his knight should be on c6. Now I need a plan for myself though, with something like rook a to c1. Would that serve any purpose, or d4? Would that do anything? Or should I just be focusing maybe on his king? I think I'll be focusing on his king. Now, if knight e5, knight d5, I think is my plan. And if knight c6, knight d5 is definitely my plan. Alright, now, I think after knight takes, I just play d4 and win a piece. Not to mention he no longer has any dark square defenses when he gave up that bishop on g7. My real plan with my last knight move was that if he played knight c6, I was going to sacrifice on d5 because the bishop no longer guarded it. And after pawn took, I had a nice little pushing my pawn was good, I'm pretty sure. So I could keep ganging up on him with something like knight g4. Or I could just take it right away. I think I'm just going to take it right away. He might be taking me back. Alright, nope. What about something like bishop h6, knight g4? That would be pretty frustrating for him to deal with, I imagine. These dark squares are terrible. I don't have to worry about too much. I mean, rook c8 seems like one idea he might do. I'm thinking about queen d2, queen g5, knight f6. You know, I wonder if he's going to try to trade queens with c4, queen c4, because it's a little bit grim for him on the king side, and trading might actually be good for him. But no, he looks like he'd rather try to pick off some pawns or something with knight c5 coming in. So I have to have some sort of concrete attack now that I should probably be planning out. Knight f6, queen e3, and maybe bishop g7 at some point, queen h6. Or bishop g5, bishop f6. Something I can think about. I have to watch this knight, though. Okay, I'm using a lot of time on this move. What if I got my rook to d4 somehow? I'm like just deep in thought over here. I just woke up, so I'm taking a little slowly. I'm sure I have something really good here. Um, I'm just having a little bit of trouble finding it. I know that I'd have a lot of trouble playing against some sort of pawn wedge on f6, so especially with no dark squared bishop. So I think that's what I'll keep in mind. I may break along the h-file with h5 too. But just getting my queen to a dark square is one idea. With queen e3, and if rook c3, queen d2, or actually bishop d2 if rook c3. So queen e3, and then bishop g7, and then queen h6. Or maybe bishop g7 first. Queen e3, queen h6. And I guess his queen can always come back to f8 if I play something like bishop f8 or bishop h8. So I'm just going to have to somehow try to figure out how to get his queen off that diagonal. Maybe with rook d4 here and put his queen to the test. Oh, that kind of surprised me. Yeah, because it seems like once my queen gets to h6, he's in a world of hurt. And thus his queen's on this a3 to f8 diagonal. I mean, now it's just pretty hard for him to hold this. g4 is pretty close to winning this queen. I just don't see how he defends this after queen h6 and then bishop h8. I am low on time, but I think I'll be okay. And that makes sense that he's doing that. But still. I wonder if I'd mate that move. Like, I wonder if I had some sort of forced mate sequence. Maybe queen c3, threatening queen e1. How does he stop this? But he's going to play queen c1 check. Oh no. Queen e4 check, but I have 9 seconds, so I should be fine here. I think this will be my last game for a little bit, and I'll upload them onto YouTube. Just the past 2 games I've played. Hope you guys are enjoying these, and yeah. Thanks for watching it. So he did sacrifice his queen, and then that last move just was some weird pre-move situation. But I would have played queen g7 checkmate. So thanks for watching. Bye.